Welcome to Mal's Kitchen. We're making fish pie today. I've got a couple of sliced shallots, some spring onion and a few sliced mushrooms in a pan with some butter and some rapeseed oil, and I'm just sweating them down with a lid just to soften them up a little bit. Then I'm going to put in my fish, 750 grams of mixed fish. Buy a fish pie mix, it's better value. There's salmon, sea bass, cod, and there's some smoked haddock. I prefer natural smoked haddock, but that's all I could get today. I've got some stock, a little bit of chicken and vegetable stock, a little bit of white wine, some flour to thicken the sauce, some lemon, fennel from the garden, bit of baby fennel, some peas, king prawns, and a bit of cream left over in the fridge just to add a bit of richness. So I'm going to add my fish to this now that this is all sweated down. So put your fish in, put your white wine in if you're using wine. Well, you don't have to. Okay, and now I'm just going to put my lid on that and just steam it off a little bit. Okay, we are going to do a potato topping on this, mashed potato. So some people steam off the fish first or poach it off first and then drain it all off, and that's a great way of doing it. But I find this is a lot quicker, a lot less messing around, a lot less pans, a lot less washing up. So we're going to do it all in one pan. You just have to keep your eyes on it. So look, keep that going. I am going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. So, a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of pepper, and this fish is not cooked yet, but it's starting to. So I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, and I'm going to add my flour. There's 1 tablespoon of flour, so just sprinkle that over the top, and this will thicken the sauce. That's enough. Okay, and just mix it in carefully. Don't break up the fish too much, so just mix it in a little bit. And then we're going to add some stock. And it will start to bubble up and make a nice sauce. So a little more stock. So, tiny bit more, and that's about 150 millilitres of stock. Okay, so that's really starting to bubble up a little bit now. I don't want to overcook my fish, so the fish is still undercooked. Okay, I'm going to put a little squeeze of lemon in there. I'm going to put my peas in there, fennel, and then I'm going to add a little bit of creme fraiche left over in the fridge, for richness. And I've got a tiny bit of double cream as well, just a little bit. There you go, that's all you need. And this is my basic fish pie mix. Put in the king prawns now. And remember, this is going to go in the oven and it's going to cook more in the oven as well. And all those flavours will come together and combine. So, just going to give it a quick bubble. And just check the seasoning. And to be honest, that's pretty spot on. So now it's come to the boil. The fish is not far off being cooked, certainly not overcooked. And then what I'm going to do, this is the dish I'm using just there. So I'm just going to put this in my dish. Use my scope to get the last of this out. And this is just ready now for a topping of mashed potato. So, catch up with you in a minute. So, I've got some Red Rooster potatoes which I've boiled. There's a kilo there, and then I've peeled them. I've boiled them nice and slowly till they're well cooked. Now I'm just going to mash them up. This is going to be for the topping for our fish pie. I like a lot of potato on my fish pie, but you can adjust it however you like. So I just added some salt to these when I boiled them. Now I've got a mix of milk, half a cup, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 heaped dessert spoon of butter, salt and pepper. I brought this to the boil, okay? And I'm going to add that to my mash just to finish it off, give it a bit of smoothness. Just check you've mashed it properly first. Alternatives, you can add some sweet potato to this, do it a little bit different. You could add root vegetables, some carrots, some swede, parsnip, whatever you like. Okay, so let's get one of these spoons, add my mix, which I've boiled, and then we just bring this together. I'm going to also add some cheese. This is mild cheddar. There's 100 grams here. I'm going to put some on top as well. So I'm adding a bit of cheese as well to the mix. And it's pretty rustic, this. It's not a refined dish. It's easy to make. It's quick and rustic. Something you could maybe make the day before, put in the fridge and just pop it in the oven for 40 minutes or something. Okay, so nice and smooth, have a little taste. And it's seasoned nicely. And then I'm just going to pop this on top in no particular way, just pop it on, quite rustic. And fill the gaps. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. And then I've got my oven on 200 degrees. There's no fan at the moment, it's broken, so I'm just doing it top and bottom heat. Okay. That's that. Pop the rest of the cheese over the top. And then for just a bit of garnish, bit of garnish, I'm popping on a few half tomatoes. Just pop them on there, just give it a bit of colour. Okay, and then a little bit of olive oil just on the top. And then ready to go in the oven. So I'll show you later. So I've got the fish pie out the oven, as you can see, and it looks lovely. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the plate. So I'll just put a bit on there. You can see, nicely cooked. I've got some vegetables cooked with a bit of butter and a tiny bit of water and a lid and just steamed through. Okay, which I'm serving with it. Just something really simple. Okay, so that's my simple fish pie. Nice, simple dish to make. Fresh, tasty. To my subscribers, I would like to say thank you, Krishna. I know you're stuck in India at the moment, but safe journey home. Daniel Van Wyck from South Africa, welcome, thank you very much. Kim Nijilski from Australia, you're a great chef. You don't need to subscribe to me, but thank you anyway. And Alex in Brazil, I haven't heard from you for years, so fantastic, thank you very much. Speak to you soon.